and today we're going to talk about this hat. You're here probably for two reasons. One, because maybe you would want to knit a hat like this for Christmas, isn't it? Would it be? Yeah, I think it's a Christmassy look. Or you found my giveaway for November 2015 and you're wondering how this hat looks like, what kind of measurements it has, how big it is, and so on and so on. So keep on watching. Cool. In regards yarn, I used DK size. So DK means that if you check the label on the yarn, you notice it should be for 4mm needles. Although it is for 4mm needles, I use double thread. I think you call it double stranded, and knit it together. And for the ribbing, I think for whole hat, I used 5mm needles. These ones, 5mm circular needles, so all thing that I'll be talking about will be in regards to working in a loop. And up. Woo! I casted on 65 stitches on 5mm circular needles. I use Knit Pro if you're interested. I did ribbing, and my ribbing is 3 knit, 1 purl. Don't get it wrong, you're going to do something in a while, that's why it flips all the way around, so listen carefully. 3 knit, 1 purl we do for 8 rows. On the 9th row, we're doing 3 knit, yarn over, knit 2 together. Basically, when you're knitting, you should see that when you're getting to the stage when you see that 1 purl, that's the one we want to make a small loop there. Empty space, a hole. Then we continue and knitting the same stuff. 3 knit, 1 purl for our next 8 rows. Once we have that nice long piece, we fold it together, and that's why you see the reverse side. So maybe you thought we were working on the right side, but actually the wrong side will be our main one. Now, to join those two edges together, we will work 2 stitches together. We will knit 2 stitches together. So, and by 2 stitches, what I mean the one that we have on the left needle and the one that we have on the edge. So basically, we should do the same amount of stitches that we have, and because we cast on 65 stitches, it should be 65 stitches. While we're joining those 2 edges together, I had to do a thing to kind of to take 1 stitch away to get 64 stitches. So you can do it any way you want. I did it in the end of the row. Once we have that done, we'll be probably around here. We change it to color work to get that nice zigzag thing. Ooh. What I did, I started that way, but in the love it, I thought we'll just go around, maybe got it a little bit more interesting, and I just changed direction. I will put a link down below to my blog, and you have it nicely written down. But basically how it goes is that it's like this. And I will, go and click on that because it's loads. Let's call it that you have A, B, C, D. That's a 4 rows that you're working to get like a smaller piece of it. And you're just repeating that all the time, okay? Once you got to this, you do 2 rows the same, 2 red, 2 cream. And then to change direction, you go from you just need to swap those rows to the pattern color you do, which would be more like CBAD to get it in the opposite direction. Okay, but it's up to you if you want to do it that way. But if you do, don't forget to hashtag knittingILove because I would love to see. So we're doing that for a while, and to be honest, I don't even know for how long I've been doing that, so wait, I'll measure. Okay. Ribbing is 2 inches, which is 5 centimeters-ish. Maybe not completely, but something like that. Okay, so if you want to get it bigger, you have to do it bigger. Right, before I start decreasing, the whole thing with the ribbing is 6 inches, so that's 15 centimeters, and I started to decreasing that. And if you thought that I actually thought it through, you may be mistaken. Because this hat doesn't fit me. It's too small. The color work, it's kind of tight, but it's not too tight. When I do it, I actually getting measurements that the stretch of it is maybe not even 1 inch, like half of an inch or something like that. When I'm working on the normal, like 1 thread color thing, it can stretch more, so it'd be up to 5-6 centimeters, which we're talking about 2-4 inches ish. Decreasing. In most hats, when we decrease, we always divide the amount of stitches by some number, and it could be 3, 4, 5. Obviously, what I've heard, apparently the best option is to pick an odd one, but sometimes I want to mess with things and I do other way around. In this case, for instance, I messed it up completely, well, in a positive way, and I figure out if I just decrease at the end, so in one marker, let's call it that way, I will have like a triangle thing which you will roll and you have a nice pointy hat. So while you're decreasing, you need to remember to do a work collar too, and it will work out differently, and you can notice it over here. It kind of here goes, and this is kind of stops. So, and to be honest, I did not know that it's going to end up like that. So that's something that you may like, you may not like. I don't have a problem with it because I presume that whoever wears it will just flip it back. That'd be it. The second thing that my decrease that I came up with was that I will knit 2 together. So you basically take 2 stitches, you put the loop through, you pull it through, and that's it. You work all around until you see 2 last stitches. And then what you do is you skip one, so you slide the one on the needle, then you knit the one that you have to knit, okay? And then once you have those 2 on one, you try to pull the one over the one that you just knit. So you have something like that. So this way it should go, and this way. And as you can see, I'll show you, I wasn't tight enough. And there is a hole, you see? You won't see it because you won't squeeze the head in this section, but it's something that I would work on and maybe come up with different decreasing. But I don't know, I'm kind of happy. I know you definitely can do better than that, so write it down, what's your ideas. And my choice was a green one. 4 fingers because I'm still waiting for my pom-pom markers to come. Hopefully in the future I'm going to make one, which would be nice and cool. And I didn't really pay attention to go, and I left it the way you normally have it. My elf is going to be a little bit rebellious, a little bit outlaw or something like this. Yeah. So I think it's nice candy, isn't it? Those candies looks like sweets on the Christmas tree, and I hope you like it. There's plenty Christmas hats over there, but this is my idea for 2015. As I said, I screwed up some stuff. I screwed up the number of stitches, which was 65, which is enormous amount of stitches that I normally do hats, but because of the collar work, I should be doing more. So why more? Just to let you know, my head size is 22 inches, which is apparently 56 centimeters. So I would reckon that this hat will be for less than that. I don't know, I like 53, maybe 20 inches. Perfect for a kid anyway. So if you want to take part in my giveaway, I will put the link up here just to show you how it looks on my head. I'm just like a tippy toe. So it can be for an adult. It is tight, it is. Everything stretch when you work with yarn. So I hope one of you are going to be a happy elf this year. I hope you like this video. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and yeah, till the next one. Bye! She knits hats for elves. Why? No, you need to read the book. Heady, and then it's like a very small thing coming through.